Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. Hope you had a great day in the market. Doing a re-recording of this because the video I did earlier actually didn't record the audio, but nevertheless, we're going to do the recap now. And today was a good day. We ended up, as you see here, $16.98. We took two trades on ELTK, and yeah, a bit mixed emotions really, because two trades, two winners, so really happy with that. But at the same time, I was up quite a lot. And ultimately, looking at the stock where it is now, I actually had the game plan for it to go down to $2.28. I put that in my last video, but you know, that was before this move happened, and you see it's down to 180 now. So a bit different, but a bit disappointed. But I'm going to talk about the trades today. So I hope you all had a great day, and let's get into it. So from the only real stock that was moving was actually IOVA, but this was like a really high float stock at 80 million, high pricing, and I was going to take 50 shares because it was easy to locate right on the VWAP here when it faded and tested, and you see it would have been a great move, but didn't really test it. But so that was anything that was really happening, but thankfully ELTK come onto the map, made this push up from basically the 170 area all the way up to 228, got halted as you see here. This is the halt, and then basically you see here it gapped up. Now really important when they gap up, because if they gap and they don't fill, stocks love to fill gaps basically, whether it's on the daily chart or intraday. Daily charts, they basically take longer, but you always want to look for them gap fill areas because they're like magnets. They can be drawn to that. And if you look over previous histories, you'll see a lot of stocks where they hit that gap fill and then they get rejected or they bounce off it and then they turn the opposite way. So that's with daily charts. With intraday charts, they just love to be filled on the same day. You just got to be patient with it. But ELTK, I allocated some shares to short, really cheap. They're only like $1.80 for 100, which was great. And I'll just show you why I allocated shares to short. So ELTK come up on the gap scan and said nothing was really moving, made this great move, got halted, lots of interest, and made this move up to $3. And you just see the first thing I do as I always keep repeating myself, but it's really important, I look what happens, and you see today it done it, but you forget about today. Look, made a run, gave back its gains, made a run, gave back its gains. And you just see all the time these long wicks. They just, every time it runs, it gives back all its gains by the end of today. So basically, and you see here, the history repeats itself. So you just need to know, where can I find the top? And then it is as easy as find the top, short it, be patient, have your stop, because obviously it's not an exact science. It can go against you. But if you find the top up here around this $3.10, $3 area, even $2.90 area, and you look to hold, ideally you're not holding all day, because this was a bit annoying. This was grinding sideways for a long time, but you can see history repeats itself, and it did the exact same today. So with my trades, let me show you. First trade here. So what happened was this had room up on the daily. You see here up to 358 right there, top of that candle. So I was looking to go to 350, but then once again what happened was this: it made this big move up, low float stock. You see how it's consolidating around 3. It broke $3 and then instantly got rejected. Once it couldn't break 3, I got in right here. Got a bad feel because I wanted to get in at 290, only to risk 10 cents, but I got in at 285. Nevertheless, you see it broke down. It went all the way down to a low of 253. At one point I was up at least 20. I actually saw 27 cents on the bid that I could have got out instantly. I could have probably even got a better price because it went down to 53, as I said. But it then started to curl round on me, and I got out at 276. So a 9 cent gain there. That was kind of one of my questions really. I think if I had more shares, I would probably sell half down here and then let the rest ride and set the rest of my stocks to break even. But with 100 shares, I'm not 100% sure what to do here. Should I be taking profit? I was up 27 cents. It's a great winner. And I said I had that $2.28 at target fill area down. That was my profit target area. But you see it bounced against me, so I got out for the 9 cent gain, so still a gain. The same thing happened basically. Got up to 3, started to become resistance. You see this almost getting there. Breaks 3, gets instantly rejected, high wick, all the way down to the VWAP. I waited for the pop, didn't get the best feel, but got the feel I wanted on this one. Oh, actually no, what happened here was I put my order, I was 5 cents off, so this first order I want to get filled at 290, but it is what it is. I got filled at 285, but on this one I put a limit order. I meant to put 295. I put 290 and covered it and shorted it, so I got filled at 290, and you see it went up to about this 295 area. So nevertheless, once again we got short, went all the way down to 268. So great move again. I definitely saw 15 cents on the ask, so I could have got out there. So that's a 42 cent overall. Once again, it curled up on me, and I got out. Finally, it took a while, but I think the main one was back over here. You see, once again, it got to this $3 area, got rejected, and then pretty much after that, that was all she wrote. But nevertheless, even if you got in here at the 310 area, yes, it sucked when it come back around. But if you have a profit target, if you have a risk reward, and you're confident where a stock can go given previous history, you see if you were able to hold it, you see eventually it just absolutely broke about half one, broke all the way down. And let me show you on the it's just much better to show you on this 1 minute chart here, because you just see where the lines come through. So basically, once again, 284 and 253, 284 sorry, was from the daily, and 358 was from the daily. But these areas here, 228, 253 and 310 were all from the intraday, so the 1 minute chart. And you just see, let me zoom in quickly so just to show you here. You see this gap right here. You see when it got halted there at 228, and it gapped up. It opened up on this candle here. You see the top left box. It opened up at 247, had a low of 235, so it never went down to 228. So that's the gap that needs to be filled. And you see here where I got in, bounced off that 250. Eventually, never went higher than 310. So you could have always put 310 as your stop loss, even $3, because it never really, apart from this one here. This would have been a great place to get short as well, where it broke and got rejected at 3. You could have just held it, and eventually it did. It done exactly what I thought it would do, and it went down. And where did it go down to? Where did it bounce off? You see here, pretty much not perfectly, because these are only low of 230, but pretty much bounced off that 228 area, and then eventually broke it, and now it's all the way down at that 180. Not saying to hold it to the 180. I think once you broke down to this 228 area, you should definitely sell it. But I think most of the time, once we get one, this would easily just fade off most of the time here, and if it gets a retest, it will just fade off. So happy with how today went overall. 2 green trades. We're on now for 4 green days. They've all been scalps this week, so a scalpy week for me. Left some money on the table here, definitely. But overall, really good. We're up 3 green weeks, 4 green days. So as long as I don't mess up tomorrow, it'll be 4 green weeks. I'll be up in my share size next week. And yeah, what share size do you think I should go to? I'm thinking 200 to 250 to maybe 300 shares. What do you guys think? Comment down below. But yeah, really happy with how everything's going, plugging in these green days. And just to mention, because I know I get new subscribers all the time, and you not always aware, these profits are pre-commission, location fees, but I'm green every day this month, even because my commissions are basically only $1 in, $1 out, so basically $2 per trade, and location fees can vary. Like today's was only $1.80. So if you add $1.80 plus 4, what's that? $5, $6. So I'm up still like $11 on the day, which is good. And the other days I've been covering as well. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, comment down below what share size you think I should go to next week, as long as I don't mess up tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye bye.